All right, real quick. I lied in the video. I said I wasn't gonna edit anything out, but I edit anytime I had to go get a tool or anything. I did edit that out because I didn't feel you guys staring at that hub made for good videos, and somebody might get bored and just say, "Fuck it, I'm not gonna watch this piece of shit anyhow." So there, that's that. Everything else though, it's basically real time. What happened, other than me going to get tools and shit, you see everything I did. So thanks. Bye. Alright, I got a bad hub. This is the driver's side front, and I'm going to change it. I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking. I'm going to work, you guys can watch. This is a 39mm 12-point socket that takes this off. And the torque is 249 foot-pounds. I'm trying to spread the caliper a little bit so the caliper will come off easier. And there we go. It's 17mm to take the oh hell, don't listen to me. I'm taking the wrong damn bolts out. Stupid. Yes, I can. See that? Lots of bad information on YouTube. Still 17mm, but they're back here. I'll go get something to make this easier. These are also 17 that gets the hub off. I don't know if it's in the frame, but I used a coat hanger to wire up my caliper so it's not hanging by the hose. See that? That's really bad, and that happened like I was working on my nephew's truck, and we made a bunch of trips to the parts store, and it started on one of the trips and progressively got worse, and it was a clicking noise, so I didn't think it was a hub going bad. When I realized it was a hub going bad, when my brakes started getting spongy, because when your hub goes bad, when all the weight's on it, your tire's leaned out like this with the hub. So your caliper's leaned out, or your rotor's leaned out. Your caliper is rigidly mounted to the spindle. So when this is leaned out, when you put your brakes on, it's trying to straighten this, so it feels like your brakes are spongy. That's one way to tell if you might have a hub starting to go. Your brakes start getting spongy, that's a good sign. And I'm going to do like very little editing on this video. If I got to get up and get a tool, you guys are going to sit and watch nothing while I go get a tool. So, not being rude, I just hate editing. And I figure showing one of these in real time might be good, other than taking the tire off. I already had that done. They delivered the hub today, so my wife is the one that was home when they delivered it, so it's still in the house somewhere. In fact, I didn't even look to open the box to see if it was the hub. How dumb. I don't know what the torque is on any of these other bolts other than the hub nut itself. These ones are just hammer them until they're tight. That's what I'm going with. And there's two different ways to get these hubs. You can get them with this knot in them, this flange, and they're called press style hubs. You can get the no press hubs, which already have this shit all together. I get the no press hubs because I don't want to deal with pressing these out. I did the other side about a year ago. And the hubs go bad because of the oversized tires. That's why they fail prematurely. I've always been a firm believer, if you're going to own a modified vehicle, you either need to have the money to pay someone to work on it, or you need to know how to work on it yourself, because shit goes wrong constantly. Like, if I didn't know how to do any of this shit, I would never own a lifted truck. And here one of these days, whenever I get more time, I'm going to pull this back in and I'm going to give it its once a year look over. I think I'll take you guys on a tour of that too. Check all your brakes, lubricate all your brake movement, all the parts of your brakes that move, all that happy shit. It's a good thing to do. I do it with both our vehicles every year. And so I know somebody's going to comment, why it's taking so long, why isn't he using a ratchet or a ratchet wrench? Can't fit them back there. That's why. Or I wouldn't be using a wrench. So I'm sorry for the boring part of this. And that's one thing I love about Toyotas. Everything comes apart so nice and easy. You take a Chevy or a Ford with 55,000 miles on it and a rust belt here. You beat on this hub for 6 frickin' hours to get it out. Look at that. Incredible. Alright, I gotta go get some, come on, help me out here. What's the word I'm looking for? Never sees, and I gotta go find the hub. So this will probably be the only part edited out because it might take me 20 minutes to find the hub. I'll be back. Alright. I got the hub and the never sleeves. Hub comes with a new O-ring. The O-ring goes, I'll show you on the new hub. Jake, get the hell out of here. Comes with this seal too. I don't feel like pulling my CVs out to put it in, but this seal goes in here, like that. I don't know if you have to take that out to do it, but yeah, that gets pushed in from here. Oh, my wife just pulled in. I'm gonna have to cut the video for a minute. I gotta get my dog under control. I'll be right back. All right, we're back, and I pawned the dog off on my wife. Like I was saying, this seal goes in from the back here. I mean, you probably could put it in from the front. You have to take this speed sensor out and pound it all the way through. No, it won't go because it's got that flare, so never mind. I lied to you. Goes in from the back. I'm not putting it in. There's nothing wrong with the seal that's in there. I don't really care if there is. But come on, you rotten prick. Here it is. This is the no press hub. It's already got this on it. So there's that. And the O-ring. Goes right here. Don't fall, you bastard. Okay, now let's slop everything up with some never sees. Put some in here. That way, in another year, when I have to change it again, it'll be nice and easy to get off. Slop up your splines real good. And I know people bitch about me doing this, but I still put it in the threads. People say, oh, that can make your bolts back out. It can. I'm not going to argue with that. I've never had it happen because of never sees. Line your splines up. Get your hub positioned correctly. Oh, you stupid fuck. You got to put this back on too. I did that on the other side too, except I got the hub the whole goddamn way on before I figured out I forgot to put that backing plate on. Like I said, a whole bunch of bad information out there. Don't even listen to what I'm saying. Now, this is gonna, it's like 10 o'clock at night, so I'm tired too. Cut me some slack. There we go. I got nowhere to wipe the never sleeves. Just put on my shirt. Alright, let's try this again. That's so much better. Alright, that's like 80% done. And you notice it comes with the bolts, because with this flange in place, can't get the bastards out. This came from Rock Auto. I'll link it up in the, description there. And I will link up, no, I'm not going to link up the bolt size. I'm not going to put bolt sizes in there. You guys want to know that beforehand, pay attention to the video or fucking do the research on the old interweb. I wanted to start this earlier, but my brother come over and we were bullshitting and drinking beer, so here it is, 10 o'clock or 10:30 at night. And I gotta have this done for the morning because I got somewhere to go. Not work, tomorrow's Saturday. Hey, you know what? That hub came with a cotter pin too. There it is. Found the cotter pin. See it? It's right there. We're okay. It's okay. And actually changing these hubs, jacking this thing up and getting the tire off takes longer than changing a hub. I mean, I'm not going to edit any of this. So you can see real time what's going on. Now we're going to torque it. Be careful. Torqued. Don't hit your fingers. Did I do this one? Nope. And I'm using a brass hammer, so don't bitch about hitting a hardened wrench with a hardened hammer. Okay, where's my never sleeves? It's right there. This is the only fastener I'm going to torque. I got to go grab the torque wrench and set it up too. Take it close to spec with that. Go grab the torque wrench. I'll be right back. I know I'm going to catch flack from all the know-it-all YouTubers for doing what I'm about to do, but I've changed hundreds of hubs using the same exact method of putting my pry bar in between the wheel stud, just like that, and I've never fucked up a wheel stud. $249, remember. Oh, $249 is a lot. Oh, close enough. I went over, I was at $266. That's good enough for me. What's going on here? There we go. That's all I do. I just bend them a little bit. That's not going to come out Once you get the dust cover and everything on there, it has nowhere to go. It's too long to come out, so fook it all. You want to clean the mating surface of your rotor here. Make sure there's nothing sticking back there. I got 2 lug nuts. Just going to spin them on to keep the rotor from moving around while I'm trying to get the caliper put back on. There's some never sees on my caliper bolts. They already have it on it because I did change the brakes on this about 2 years ago. Now, undo our handy dandy coat hanger here. Ow, smash your finger. That you have to do that. I mean, I do believe that's a rule. You always have to smash your finger. And before I forget to tell you this, anytime you pry your brakes apart, they're not touching the rotor anymore. So if you jump in your vehicle, throw it in gear and hammer out, you're not going to have brakes. You have to pump your brakes up before you even start the vehicle. Pump your brakes up. I have noticed a lot of the videos I watch, people are starting to put disclaimers in their videos because America's so sue happy. Give it back. What'd you do with the wrench? Alright, I found it. Torque these ones. That one's torqued. That's not the nut or bolt. Oh man, I'm in bad shape here. I hit my hand, so get that out of the way tonight. Maybe I'm in a hurry too, trying to show off for you guys. It's working out great. Okay, that's done. You gotta put this back on. Never sees that little bolt too, because these little bolts, they like to break. Remember what size that was? Is that a 12 millimeter? I think it was. Is that a 12? That's a 12. Yes, that was 12 millimeter. I mean, that's it. That's pretty much it. That's the hub done. Easy peasy. I should do a video on changing the headlights and the fog lights on this, because it's a real son of a bitch. It's actually stupid. Alright. Move that rotor out. I want you guys, I'm going to go pump up my brakes right now. First thing I'm going to do. See if you can see that rotor move. Did it move? Tell me. Did it move? Nobody's saying anything. Oh yeah, I know it did. Oh, we'll put the dust cap on for shits and grins. Put a little slickum in here too. And when you put these on, oh, I can't get the fucker off now. See that lip around there? This lip right here? That's what you hit. You stick that on there. You don't take your hammer and beat the living fuck out of the center of this and dent it all up. You put your chisel right on that lip, and it just like that. That's exactly how it's supposed to happen. Because that lets you know that you didn't have it on there square enough. See, I'm not hitting in the center, I'm hitting this radius right here because it's strong. That's not how I'm going to install it the whole way though. I'm going to put that chisel right there, lump it in. I don't know how many hubs I've done that have had these dust covers where this fucking thing is just completely smashed flat because someone put them on like that. It's ridiculous. Now you hear the sound difference, that's when you know you're done. Alright, that's it. I'm not going to show you putting the wheel back on because if you can't get your wheel off, sure as hell don't try this. Alright guys, again, thank you for watching. I appreciate every one of you that watch my videos and subscribe to me. You guys are awesome. I'll see you next time. I believe I got to do brakes on my wife's Jeep here coming up real quick, so we'll go for that ride too. Let me know what you think. If I'm doing okay, let me know about it because as far as I'm concerned, my videos blow. Alright guys, we'll see you later.